Good evening, and welcome to another episode of Did We Make Ourselves Clear? I'm your host, River, and again, we are here to clarify the subject matters of love, life, and everything in between. If you are liking our content that you've been watching thus far, we ask you to take the time to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Definitely click that notification button and like us on Facebook. Now for what we have tonight. We are excited to bring another small business spotlight and demo featuring Taylor Cayce, an artist of Seint Beauty. Taylor is here to share how amazing, fun, and easy it is to seek and experience and cultivate beauty in ourselves and the world around us with Seint Beauty. And it's also an opportunity to cultivate income. Taylor is a 22-year-old makeup artist who loves music, art, and adventure. Taylor, welcome to Did We Make Ourselves Clear?
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Well, thanks for coming. So, Taylor, so good to have you on the show today. How did you become interested in makeup art and Seint Beauty particularly?
So with Seint in particular, I've always done makeup, just high school into now. I was never really good at it. I was following a girl named Audra on Instagram who I followed from her being a teen mother. So I followed her up until now, and in December of last year, she started promoting Seint. I would see multiple, just her basically growing her own team, and at that point I saw that she was making a full-time income off of it and able to stay at home with her kids and still make an income from home that is livable. So that's when I became an artist and bought an artist kit. I kind of winged it. I wasn't a customer at first. I kind of just went all in, and I'm here today.
All right. Well, tell us a little bit about how what is Seint Beauty besides just a cosmetic company that you ran and you found out about online. Tell us a little bit more about Seint and its products.
Yeah, so all of the products, they used to be vegan. At this point, they are no longer technically vegan just because they have put beeswax in their ingredients. Because it is cream based, they have to have something to stick to. So the most natural ingredient they could find was beeswax. So everything else in there is clean. There's no toxins. Pretty much everything in there besides the beeswax is natural. And with Seint itself, basically it started with two sisters, came up with the idea of being able to customize your whole makeup palette instead of it just being an eyeshadow or a foundation or just blush, anything like that, or just one simple shade. They put it together and they became Seint, and kind of where they're at today.
All right. So is this makeup good for all skin types or skin tones?
It is. So skin tones, they have a variety of colors from light to dark. They have colors in between because not everybody's face or skin is one color. So I know a lot of people have the issue of having to mix colors. And that could be one because their shade range of the company isn't large, and or depending on the discoloration of your skin, sometimes that is needed just because depending on what the discoloration is coming from.
Okay.
Because if you just put one shade on, it's not going to match one shade and not the other shade, if that makes sense.
Okay.
If you're too red up here or darker down here, you want one shade to fit from the neck, which is where I see a lot of people having issue. They want to match their face, and you're supposed to match your neck up.
Okay. So basically you're saying this is a company that is available, that has colors for African American women.
Correct.
Because a lot of the times back in my past, I had to mix shades, and so you're saying we don't have to do that anymore?
Correct. And they have for oily and dry, or oily to dry, whatever your skin combination is. There's just different products you use for your skin type. So if you have super oily skin, you'll use setting powder. If you have super dry skin, that's where you want to make sure you're moisturizing beforehand. And it is cream based, so it is going to naturally moisturize you as well.
Okay, so you don't have to put a moisturizer on, it's just a primer or something like that.
I recommend with any makeup prepping your skin, regardless of what makeup brand it is, because you don't want to just basically paint over a dry canvas.
Gotcha. So how does one go about getting, like, say for instance, if I wanted to go get myself, I guess it's color matched. How would I go about doing so?
So on my Instagram, there is a link in my bio that will bring you to 3 different links. First link is going to be where you would purchase. Second link is going to be a color match form. It's a form you fill out and you upload a photo, and there is directions in the form on how to take a proper color match photo. And you'll fill all of that out, and it'll basically ask you your skin type, any concerns, if you have, if you're basically what you're looking for as far as makeup, and that'll base how I build your cart. Because if you would like, I do give them the option for me to build the cart for them, so that they don't have to scrummage through the website trying to find their shades and all of that. They basically look through the website themselves first, and if they find anything that they catch an eye to, they put that in the color match form, and I go and build the cart, and they're able to take away and or add on anything once the cart is built.
Very good. So how long does this makeup last? Like, how on average, how long would I guess a
10. So yes.
last?
So obviously it all depends on how much you wear makeup. If you wear it daily, your highlight will be from 3 to 4 months. I'm sorry. That is if you're wearing it daily. Concealer, 4 to 6 months. Lip and cheek, which is blush, and you can also put it on your cheeks, is 6 to 12 months. And then what we call illuminator, aka highlight, lasts between 10 to 12 months.
Okay, all right. So how has using this makeup changed for you?
With my makeup routine, it has simplified everything. I don't have to carry around a giant makeup bag. I'm not scrummaging through the bag looking for what I'm needing. And as far as, because the products are so clean, it has changed my skin as far as breakouts, getting irritated in certain spots. Since the makeup is 3D, you're not layering over layering, which is causing a lot of your pores to clog, acne, stuff like that. So it has changed it super quick, and instead of spending 30 minutes to an hour on a makeup routine, I can get full glam in 5 to 7 minutes.
That sounds like my type of makeup right there. So how has the Seint Beauty Artist Program changed your life as far as, financially? Has it been a good situation for you, and how can it help others?
Yeah, so financially, it definitely does make a difference as far as earning an income from people buying you, but that to me wasn't the biggest bonus. It was the environment that came with it. I have a group that I was signed on to, Team Sonder, and there's about 30 of us, and at this moment we are top 0.5% in the company as far as sales, and that environment and just meeting women that I would have never met a lot of friends, even though we've yet to meet in person. We talk all the time. We talk about each other's kids. It's just a very good environment to become a part of.
Wonderful. So it sounds like a family of sorts.
Yes.
It's wonderful. Not only you're creating,
we all help each
business
other out,
opportunities
because for other people, for our team to grow, we all have to grow together. So it's not like a competition. Obviously, you're in it for your own business, but for us to grow, everybody has to grow. So
sounds good. So what are your plans to do? What are your plans for this opportunity besides just
So my plan is I give myself 12 months to become #1 in America. Our team leader just became top #1 in Canada, which means she's up there. Meaning, if we want to do like number wise, we get a bonus. We get paid every Friday, but we also get a bonus check every month. Bonus check was over seven figures. So basically, when you're top, that means everybody underneath you is growing, and you're making good money.
Very good.
Good money.
Well, I want to take a moment to let everybody know that we're talking to Taylor Cayce here, and she's with Seint Beauty, and she's telling us about her opportunities and how this makeup product is all natural and all these wonderful things about this beauty brand and why she likes it. So giving her a moment to reflect on things, I would like to ask if we could do a demo.
Of course. Let's get to it.
All right. Let's do some before and afters real quick before we do the demo.
Okay. Okay, so like I said before, you never want to paint a dry canvas. So skin prepping is key to any makeup routine. I've already moisturized, so what I'm going to do is I just prime my face. When it comes to primer and cream-based products, you don't really want to use anything with silicone in it because silicone does slide and cream does slide. So I do recommend any primer that you do use with Seint, it not have silicone in it. Not a lot of primers do, but it's like 50-50. Some do and some don't. So it's just something to check out when you are doing your makeup. All right, so since this is 3D makeup, I am basically going to put everything where it is placed. You don't have to layer anything. So I'm going to look a little crazy at first, but I promise it's all going to come together. So as you can see, everything comes into a palette and it's in a tin. Everything is magnetic. So you basically customize the palette to fit your beauty needs as to very basic or super glam. So first thing I'm going to do is go in with a foundation shade, which is shade Sandy, which is my overall highlight shade. And I basically put that everywhere except for where you would put your traditional highlight, contour, and blush. And I don't blend until the end, so I will look a little crazy at first. But I promise guys, trust the process. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in with my highlight shade, which is AKA concealer, and that goes over under your under eyes. And then it'll also go in the middle of your forehead, down your nose, and on the tip of your chin. After that, I go in with my lip and cheek, which is shade Pink Pomegranate, and I dab that on the cheek. And it is very pigmented, so it all just depends on how much color you want on your skin. After that, I go in with a highlight and pop that right on the cheekbone, right above the lip and cheek. And then at the very end, I go in with my contour shade and I just put that right about here. I don't like, me personally, a very dark contour. A lot of people do, so it all just depends on how dark you want your frame of your face. And that is something that you can find in your color match. It'll ask what your preference is, but it all just goes in the same place as traditional makeup. And now for the fun part, we just blend. and everything just goes where it's supposed to. And this palette does have my eyebrow shade in as well. So if I chose to do my eyebrows, that is in there as well. It's just a darker contour, and I just fill them in. And it all is based off of, if you like cream products, they do have powder as well. It all just depends on what you like. And then we just go in, we just blend everything on. I like to go over my eyelids just to get all one color. With me being lighter, you can see like my veins in my eyes, or in my eyelids, so I like to cover those up and get in those crevices and just make sure everything is naturally blended out. I'm not sure. Oh, you can, there we go. It's popping. So you can see it's very pigmented. So a little bit does go a long way, which is why it lasts very longer than most makeup products. And then the lip and cheek does go on the lips as well. I don't, very rarely do I do colored lips, but for the demo I will just show you guys what it kind of looks like. I throw gloss on it just because it is matte, and I'm not too big of a fan of the matte look on the lip on myself. So I just throw a little gloss on it. And then lastly, I will pop some mascara on. I normally have my lashes done, so those are already done. But for today, we're gonna throw on some mascara and we will be done. And I'm not sure if anybody was timing that, but I think it took less than 5 minutes.
Definitely.
And the good thing is it can be done on the go, in the car, right before, if you don't have time to get ready before a meeting. You bring your little palette with you and your brush. Like I said, I did this whole face with one brush. So the brush is, you can use it for multiple things.
You're going to show us how you're going to clean with that brush, right?
Yes. So
yeah.
Seint does have a brush cleaner. I think the cleaner, no matter what makeup you use, comes in very handy, because you don't have to wait for your brushes to dry. That is one thing, like, a lot of people don't like cleaning their brushes because they have to wait a good 12 to 24 hours to get them to dry completely. And just washing them with water breaks your bristles. It's just not really good for the brush itself. So if we can see, everything is all blended out and we are done. Only thing not done is my eyebrows, but that does take a little extra time. So we're gonna pretend my eyebrows are done. But that is the look. You can see everything is very pigmented. You can see the contour, you can see the blush, and you can see the highlight right there.
Absolutely beautiful. That's great. Look at that. Okay. So how can someone buy these products again? Remind those who are just coming in the room how they can buy some of these products and how they can get involved.
Yes, so there is a link in my Instagram bio that brings you to multiple links. The first one is where you can purchase. The link on the screen is where you can go to my Instagram, click the link in the bio. First link is to where you buy, and second link is where you can get color matched, and we can get your shades together.
Very nice. Also, can you tell a person why they would sign up for the artist program again, and maybe a little bit more about the artist program just one more time, just for clarity?
Yeah, so the perks of the artist program, one, like I said, is you get to become a part of a community of well-organized women, moms. They come from all places. Not everybody's a mom, not everybody comes from different cultures, backgrounds, so it's good to learn about other people. And then also with the artist program, we get free trips. There's a trip in San Diego in September for a reunion that everyone kind of gets to come and see and meet everybody in the company that's able to attend. And then also you get store credit. So as I buy for myself or if someone buys for me, that I do get paid for that, but I also get store credit, so that I can go back. I've bought, I think, $150 worth of makeup for free. just using store credits. And then if you are not interested in the artist program and just are looking to be a customer, there is a VIP link I can set up for you to where if you want to, when you purchase from your link, you basically earn your own credit. So the more you buy, the more credits you earn, and you can get more makeup for free.
Very nice. So now you're going to show us about the brush, how to clean the brush, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the Seint brush cleaner. Like I said, it doesn't matter what makeup you use or what brushes you use. It doesn't have to be Seint's, but this brush cleaner is to me a necessity, especially when you're not wanting to wait for dry time. So as you can see that my brush has a little pink, a little brown, all over the place. So we're gonna go on the pink side and we're just gonna spray it a little bit and you just swirl it. It can be on a paper towel, it can be on a washcloth, it can be on anything. You swirl it out. I'm not sure how good you can see it.
Yeah, show that, yeah.
But you can see all the makeup coming up off of the brush.
Right.
And basically you just swirl it a couple seconds and all of the pigment comes off. And nothing is, you don't have to wait for it to dry. I can use it right now and keep on going. And you can see that it is clean and dry. And I can go ahead and go and do it again. So like I said, with any brush or makeup that you use, this is, to me, a necessity when it comes to cleaning brushes.
Very nice. Taylor, you have been so great at explaining this program for us today and just talking about Seint. We thank you for joining us today. Is there anything that I might not have asked that you might want to tell the people that, or?
No, and if they, like I said in my, on Instagram, if you want to like message me to get some more information before, or just have any questions that we didn't go over, my DMs are open to any questions. I also like to get personal with my customers, so you can text me and stuff like that. And if you have any questions, I'm here to answer them.
Very good. So head on over there and definitely check out her link in the bio on her at Taylor Cayce on Instagram. Again, we thank you for coming. For our viewers out there, please tune in this Thursday, July 29th. We're going to keep the beauty going. We have another small business spotlight interview with Shay. She's a 15-year-old entrepreneur and CEO of Lashes Lashes. So I want you guys to definitely check her out. She's amazing. For the audio versions of this podcast, please check out our Patreon page. You can hit us up at patreon.com/didwemakeourselves-clear. There's also a way for you to show support for the people that we work with, and just remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications if you're looking to watch us, if you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook. So we thank you guys for definitely talking with us here today. And in the words of my co-host KP and CeeLo Green, I know the Lord hasn't brought us this far just to drop us off here. Did we make ourselves clear? Peace, y'all.